Hello everyone, back down here to Bridal Veil Falls. At the moment I'm just not there just yet. I still gotta go down through that mess here. That's a good 25-foot drop and everything else, but that's okay. There's a path right over this way here, straight on down and on over and around, and I'm gonna stop here and get some photos if I can and readjust my DFA 70 to 210 because it's a rolling in its little cubby hole, and I don't like that. But this last weekend I was here, we had some nice blue skies, and I had the I had the A99, the Sony, and it kept overcompensating on everything, and on manual mode even. And I kept screwing up every image I had. That's a good 60-foot cliff, by the way. And I'm about 25-30 feet from here to down there. There's a tree, it's overhanging. I have walked up that one before, but I don't have my wood spikes with me, so that's going to be a no-go right now. You can see the other half of the cliff over there, which is actually a really nice shot right from here. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to take that shot right from here. There we go. I'll zoom in, crop that rest of it out later for the cell phone shot anyways. But yeah, see how easy that is to get down, walk across. Alright, I gotta get back on my bike and walk this down. Also, I forgot to bring my chest waders because that would be a good spot right in here. It's a good 4 feet, maybe deeper than that. But that right there, cascade, with the waterfall over there. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. Oh, get my thing out of the way. Yep, I can. See, you can see the zoom over there. The waterfall. So, yeah, I'm gonna see what I can get. Okay, I got in a few good handheld shots that looked pretty good. So now I came back, grabbed my tripod, and now to get my feet wet some more here. Beautiful color in this, by the way, and quite slippery in parts. The first one I'm going to be right here. Not really, which will help. Then my live view. Live view. That's my scene right here. Put my 2-second timer on. Okay, stay focused. I'm gonna focus about 1/3 of the way. I'll move my box over. Pretty good there. There's a shot. Now to go get my feet wet some more here. I don't have my regular boots, so yeah. There's that. This is super slippery right here. Get my feet wet some more. Right up past my ankles. I'm gonna push you guys down. Alright, there's a spot right here that goes super deep, so I'm not getting anywhere near that one. Now you're gonna get this together here. Pull this out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Turn my live view. And the sound some here. 150 from 60th. And looks good. And there's a shot, of course. Now I'm going to go back over the manual. I'm way overexposed. Because I want it just to go down to 1/4 of a second. Go down to F16. There we go. Let's see that again. Oh yeah. Perfect little milkiness without any hesitations in that one. Now I'm going to try to get myself a pano here. I'm at 24 mil. Gonna come over here. Get a couple shots. There's that one. There's that one. That one. And the last one. Maybe I'll go down a little further. Try to get some this way now, so I can add to it. It's going to be a big pano. I don't have my wide lens on. I do have a 20 mil, but that's not going to help here. Back over this way again. I'll go down further. Oops. Back in the center. Down further. Further. I'm really hoping that this massive file comes out. Because if it don't, I'm going to be really upset. Alrighty. Time for me to get my butt out of this wet weather because, yeah, I'm up over my boots. Okay, I made it back to the bike, alive. Chest waders is definitely a must. Or hip waders, especially for over there. But definitely I would say hit chest waders because at one spot it's really deep, real deep. No, I didn't get to the other side of that half, but that would have to go across there, up there by that bush, and then up that half. And no, I don't feel like doing all that. I'm gonna head on home and dry these poor feet out. All right, later. Well, I was gonna go straight home, but I decided to go ahead and get some shots from up here above the falls. We got this 80 foot cliff right here on this tall side here. Yeah, 60 to 80 feet right here, easily, because that's where the fall's at. The top part anyways, where I was not at. Last year I was, not this year. So this year I'm going to just shoot above with my 70-210 and pick out small areas. Okay, let me get onto that. Get back to you in a moment. Okay, I got everything set up. I'm at 1/4 of a second, f/18. Only because I still don't want to use my nutrient density filter just yet. But I gotta put this over to 2-second timer, of course. And there it is. Let's see what we got. Anything overexposed? Doesn't look it. Nope, actually it's pretty darn clean. 1/4 of a second and it works perfectly. That is working pretty good. 1/4 of a second, way up here. Okay, let's see if I can't move this over just a little bit. There's some falls over this way here. I'm already just about 210 next. But I got this limb. Oh. Well, yeah, the limb is above me. That ain't gonna work. Can I go lower on this end? Yes, I can. Right about there. Lock this in place. Switch over to manual focus. Zoom in here. There we go. 2-second timer. There we go. That looks good too. Oh yeah, we got some movement with those leaves in front of it, but that's okay. Let's see here. 1/4 of a second still. Oh yeah, very clean. Very clean. ISO 100. 1/4 of a second. At f/18. I could have done a f/8 if I felt like it. Maybe 4.5 with an ND filter. But I didn't feel like it. Alright. I'm gonna go put all this stuff away and head back home now.